Today we're going to start a simple mosaic project using a canning jar. You can use a pint size or a quart size jar. And we're going to use a pack of mosaic glass gems, the kind of gems that you can see through some of them, because we're going to make a candle where you can see the light glowing through. And the super glue on the market right now for craft projects is called E6000. So we're going to try that out. We're going to glue the gems to the jar and then be able to put a candle inside and see a nice pretty glow throughout the room. It's actually a mosaic. Okay, I'll show you how it's done. Okay, now you can plan to put your glass beads on in a random pattern, or you can decide that you want to follow more of a specific pattern. So first thing you should do is lay out how many of each color you have to cover your jar, and then get some idea of what the pattern will look like. So spend a few minutes sorting out your beads, glass beads, and see what we have to work with here. Okay, the glass beads that we have, there's by far more of the clear blue ones, which is nice because these are the ones that the light will shine through. And then these are like opaque, and they will not allow the light to shine through, but it'll help create a cool looking pattern on the wall when the light shines through the jar and your candle's flickering. So we're going to try to position these so we use them all up the best way. Okay, we're going to take just a little dab of glue, the E6000, and you can actually glue up a couple at a time. Turn them over, and while the glue's running out of the tube, just dot a small dot on each of the pieces of glass that you're going to use in the near future here, like maybe 5 or 6 at a time. And then stick them on the glass in a pattern that will allow you to alternate one in between each row, so it's staggered a little bit. And we're just going to place them on there, and you really have to go slow because they're going to slide around a little bit until they start to get enough of the liquid out of the glue to stick. So you want to work with an area, something like this. And see how you stagger the rows so that more of the glass is covered. You'll see a little of the glue showing through, but that's nothing to worry about. Small dots of glue are better, I believe, because they don't slide around as much until they dry. So you see how they slip a little bit. So just work with a small area like this. Try to hold it into place until it dries. And we'll be back to change the color sequence in a few minutes. Okay, here's just a quick look as the pattern's starting to emerge. I used the clear blue all around the bottom, mainly because that's where the candle is going to be closer. And then I started a row of the light blue that's opaque, and then the aqua will be above that, where it's more likely to be seen. So you just do have to stick with these a little bit until they start to dry. Just keep them in place. You can't do the whole jar at one time. Just be patient, work them around until they stick real good, and then go on to the next row. Okay, here's a picture of what my pattern looks like now. All clear blue on the bottom, then switching to medium, then aqua, and then I gave it a clear blue on the top so that the light from the candle will shine upward through the top as well. So I think that will look pretty good. It does take a while to get this glue to sit still, but it'll be worth it when we get finished with the whole thing. You see from the inside there is quite a bit of glue there, but I think it'll dry in a way that the candle will show through nicely. Okay, just a quick look here. The whole jar is covered now with the pattern, and it's still wet, it's still drying, and you have to keep squishing it in to keep them all attached until the glue dries. So you have to handle it for a while. And parts of it are drying pretty good and parts of it got a ways to go yet. But that's what it looks like at this point. And we're just going to try to keep molding it on there to make them stay attached. Okay? You can do it. Okay, here's the finished product as far as the glass is concerned. We're going to put a candle inside and tie a bow around the top to make it look like a little bit fancy for a gift or for wherever you want to use it, to hopefully it matches with your decor. But it took a little time to do this to make sure everything sticks. But I think it's going to be pretty once you put the candle inside. Okay, it's a finished product. You can decorate it any way you want to, but put a candle inside and looks pretty. I think it's an easy project and a nice gift to give someone, housewarming gift or Christmas time. You can start working ahead on some of those projects. Thanks for watching.